Alright, I'm tossing the basil treat out. Done.
SoulWeave14 just subscribed.
No, it's done. It hit 0.
It's gone. It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.
First thing I want to say is fuck you, chat. I outlasted you, bitches. Okay, but really though,
Athena matured X100 celebration bits. BlueSquadron.
You thought you'd beat me. You thought you'd. I'm just kidding.
All
right, no, but for real though,
I was here.
I think that it's important. I think it's important to say that when I started this subathon, I kind of just threw the camera up in the other room. I was like, I'll probably use it once or twice. It's probably worth having a sleep cam. I legitimately like didn't even think too much of it. I just threw it together a few minutes before I went live. And when I went live, I assumed it would be maybe a 2-day subathon, 3 days at maximum. And you can tell because I have the goals here.
Mexi86 just subscribed.
And when we started this subathon, the goals only went to 600. I only pulled the goals to 600. Because that's all I thought I was, we were like feasibly like that's the most. And I put the tournament as the most because it's going to cost the most money to put on, for sure.
Nothing makes me wetter than a brand new sub.
That's true. Maxi, thanks so much for the Prime sub, buddy. Nothing makes me wetter than a new Prime sub, buddy. Thank you so much. Nexic Volpix with another cute, gifted sub there. I think I missed. Thank you so much, buddy. You're a hero. Girlfriend interviews? Yeah, female optional. So I just want to say that like I went into it with the expectation that it was going to be 3 days at max.
Asj_123 just gifted 5 subs.
And then it kind of got a little out of control. ASJ, thanks for the 5 gifters, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We had Asmongold stop by. He was in the chat for a while. Or like he was just like watching for a while. Yeah, I only had about 5 days worth of rations. I had to buy food and stuff. I didn't wash dishes for 14 days. That got ugly, but they're clean now. We're fine. I mean, I don't really know how to put into words the amount of support that has been shown over the last 18 days.
Thank you, Blue, for the 18 days of fun. Never had a dull day. You deserve all the gains, mate. I'll be going on my vacation. Looking forward to seeing your content on YouTube. See you in a month, big bald brother.
All right, yeah. Marauder, thank you so much for the kind words, man. You're a hero. Thanks for being here. To the people that have been here the entire time, thank you for supporting me. Even if all you did in this subathon was sit there and watch or have it yet in the background, whatever, what have you. I think it was just a tremendously fun time. There were ups, there were downs. You know, I think that at my lowest point, I had like a breaking point on like day 6 or 7 where like I just blew up my distortion earring. And I got super negative. I was super upset. Because like everything just kept failing. But like,
congrats on the 18-day marathon. It has been an absolute blast. So much content, so much accomplished. Thank you, Blue. Much love to you and rest well. You deserved it. And thank you, chat, for helping our friend.
Thanks so much. for the kind words. All right, I've turned off redeems for now just because I want to be able to kind of get through this. I appreciate that, Ilya. Yeah, so we turned all that off. I'm also gonna mute notifications, and I'll thank subs at the end here. This is Awakening DK, easy bro. It's Awakening Dark Knight. I recommend looking at my Choose Your Class Guide series. They're really good. All the videos on the classes. Okay, so like I said, the expectation going in was 3 days. We're here at day 18. There were ups, there were downs. At the lowest point, I think that like I said, I blew up my disc. I was really upset. There was drama that happened with me and Goldstein, and there's that drama. He's trying to continue it. I don't really care, but like, yeah, we fought through that. Mentally speaking, it was tough on me, but like I started to adapt and like figure out how to like live my life. Honestly, chat made me a lot healthier in my own life because I was running every single day, at least for the first 7 days, and then I decided that I'd rather stream longer and run less, and so I cut the running out but kept the Basil walks towards the end. And so like the last like 6 or 7 days or so I haven't run, but that's because again I've just been streaming so much. It's been a little crazy. I'd say the all-time high was obviously we have a lot of Koreans in chat. I think that this subathon literally bridged this. I think that this subathon really bridged the gap for the very first time between North America, Europe, or just Korea and the rest of the world. It feels like there's like a bridge built there now. And that moving forward, I think that more creators will be comfortable talking to each other. The communities will be more comfortable talking to each other. It doesn't feel like there's this big divide anymore between North America and Korea anymore. Like they're not the enemy anymore. They are the friend. They are our friends. Right? We always used to blame Korea for all of our problems. And now we've realized that we can work together to solve common goals. And that maybe together Perlibus might listen to all of us. Maybe not just one of us. I think that was probably the all-time high of my streaming career. And we just kind of stumbled into it. And if not for this subathon, I would never have been live at that moment. And it probably would not have happened. Because I had to be live at the moment that the Red Dragon was also live. And it kind of just worked, you know? So I look forward to continuing that, as we will continue the United Nations streams. I will bring them back with more structure and more regions represented. There'll be a better overlay for it, and I think the entire community will come together over it. We're gonna have I'm gonna try to represent just about every single community that we've got. We did hit 7K, and that counts. And that counts. That absolutely counts. If you want to know the total sub counter, we're at 8,156. Over 7,000 subs gained during the subathon itself. You survived till the end. I did. I have always had a natural knack for perseverance and work ethic. That is what I play to my strengths in. I've never been a particularly smart guy. My brother was the smart one. I was the funny guy with a lot of work ethic. And a subathon like this allows me to demonstrate that. And fortunately, really what allowed me to demonstrate all of it was the generosity that the entire BDO community came out and showed me. I hope Blue will fight with Jay as the MC for the late night communication in Korea soon. That'd be sick. Yeah, I know Basil's probably excited to have me in bed a little bit more frequently. Yeah, my resolve was not going to be broken, but neither was chat's. I think it's an objective win for chat. They definitely got me good. I was not prepared for the amount of days that I was going to have to do this. And they said that early on, and I was like, yeah. Wait, what? Wait, how many days? Bro, like, every single person that subscribed, gifted a sub, the donations, the bit trains, absolutely went crazy. Absolutely went crazy. Just when I thought we'd start winding it down, just when I thought it would start coming down further, no, it was right back up over a day, right back up over 2 days, over 3 days, over 3.5 days. The community just poured out all the love and support. I had no idea, guys. Now I understand. I understand now. You guys are the heroes. Did I make it through it? Yes. But I'll be honest, day in and day out, stream hour to hour, it was chat that I was leaning on. I can't just sit here. It would have been horrible to sit here and just grind for hours and hours and hours, or put out the content if chat is not interacting with me. If I don't have chat to interact with, the reacts are terrible. If I don't have chat to interact with, the grind is terrible. If I don't have, and ultimately that's what Black Desert comes down to. Each other. We don't grind for ourselves. Even when you're grinding solo, you sit in Discord with your friends, right? You're always talking to each other. You're watching YouTube videos about the game. It's about the community, and this really showed that. I do want to give 2 very special shout outs to both Yami J, who gifted over $5,000 in donations, and then another 1,309 subs, and then close to about another 80,000 bits on top of everything. TK Calamity also gifted like $2,000 or so in donations, and 730 subscribers, and then close to 30 or 40,000. I'd say 40 or 50,000 bits. I don't know. It doesn't tell me the bits. I don't have words. You know, like I have been working a really long time in my life at trying to get a house, you know, for like 100 different reasons, the most important of which is Basil. Because I wanted to give Basil a better life than the apartment that we live in currently. And I can do that now. You know, we've got the money now. I got to tell Grandma at Thanksgiving that I was going to buy her house and it was going to be okay. You know, like, my mom shit her pants. Before I started this subathon, my mom wanted me to file for unemployment. And then I showed up at Thanksgiving and said, I have the down payment. I'm good. She's like, they're watching you sleep? I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's fucked up. I was like, Mom, they're just not just watching me sleep. All right. I roll over. He moved. Okay. I take out my phonage. You know what I mean? Like, it's every moment. You know what I mean? Every moment. You're under surveillance the whole time. Just absolutely crazy. Like, I know my neighbors probably didn't appreciate the subathon too much. They're probably pretty happy about it. But the most important thing, guys, is that now I think we can very comfortably say that a month and a half ago, I was shitting my pants. A month and a half ago was what happened to me was terrible. And then you fast forward a month and a half and you're like, this is the best fucking thing that has ever happened to me. Because none of this would ever happen if I hadn't have gotten fired. I know that you guys are wondering, like, oh god, he's probably gonna take a big break, whatever. After 18 straight days of 24/7 streaming. No guys, I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning. Streaming the patch. Putting in the good fight. There will be a time where I'm gonna go visit my brother here. Probably at the start of or middle of next week. I'm gonna visit him for a few days and I'll come back and I'll be back to it. But really what I'm gonna be doing in the next week or two is planning out all of these events. I have to put in applications through the Pearl Abyss Partner Program and tell them, you know, the day I'm gonna run the event, what I'm planning on doing, and like the layout and stuff for each of them. So I have to, for each of the BDO events, I have to go through and make sure that I have those dates ready to go and I have everything really nailed down. I also have to work the UN in, and so I have a lot of work to do. I do want to give a really, really big shout out to Note, who I know is here now, who has been a good friend of mine for years. And as I explained previously, I was up shit creek without a paddle for a long time, on trying to find an editor. I didn't know, I didn't know anyone. And like, the most important thing is like, I didn't want to hire just anyone. Because you just don't trust them. You know what I mean? A YouTube editor, like, you have to be able to trust them. You're trusting them with your business, with your content. The content is my business. The content is everything to me. I've always cared so much about it. That's usually why you guys love me so much, because I care so much more about my content than we really see in Black Desert, generally speaking. So I was happy that Note and I got into call a couple months ago. I was about to put up an ad for YouTube, for a YouTube editor. And I said, you know, is it something you'd be interested in doing? Because he had never had editing experience before. He doesn't even have a college education. You know what I mean? He was like umpiring on the weekends, making hundreds of dollars, by the way, or like, you know, thousands a month. Like, what the hell? Anyway, he said yes. And like, we set him up with the software and stuff. We got him all squared away, and the dude just like took off, man. And I was so happy about that. Like, Note, I can't even like... Dude, that was like such a big fucking thing for me, because it was someone that I trust on like we've played together for years. We started playing together with a League of Legends team long time ago. Note is the person, guys, that got me into Black Desert in the first place. 7 years ago. We started playing BDO as a way for League of Legends Flex team to bond with each other. And then Note and I just never stopped playing, and the Flex team fell apart because the owner was an idiot. But we never really kind of separated after that, you know? Like, we'd always, even like, there were months like, let's say when the school year started, I kind of fell out of touch with both Note and Avram a little bit, because I fell out of touch with everybody. I was working so goddamn hard. And then, like I said, he came in and he saved the day. So, like, I mean, you look at all this shit, guys. Like, look at... Like, look at all these fucking videos. Like, I have been live for 18 days. Let's go through 18 days, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44. Probably right here. This is around when I went live. Oh, no. 44, 45, 46. Right in here. Over 45 videos. And the thumbnails are absolutely killing it. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this. Look at the United Nations thumbnail. Look at that fucking thumbnail. Look how fucking good that is. This is somebody that's never fucking done YouTube editing or anything in his life. Anyway, Note, you're just an absolute specimen. And I look forward to growing with each other as we make this fucking thing, yeah, the best, you know? Can we get a video of you moisturizing your crusty hairless scalp on your OnlyFans? Put the gun down. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with OnlyFans yet. So guys, I mean, it's just been an overwhelming amount of support. I had no idea, and now that I do, it just makes me work all that much harder. Like I said, I'll be back live tomorrow for Aitor Shoes Ulakita doing the new storyline. I'm very interested in the new storyline. Sounds amazing. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna grind the new mobs and stuff. And then I'll probably take a day or two off, chill a little bit, and then I'll be back on Saturday for Siege, just like normal. I'll probably go through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll probably go out of town on Wednesday. I don't know yet, though. I'm gonna have to buy a plane ticket. I want to visit my brother. I haven't been able to leave the apartment. I need to buy groceries and stuff. I gotta do life stuff. But yeah, I'll be planning all of these events. I will say that, guys, you should definitely join the Discord. Of the Discords that we have here in the community, it's actually becoming one of the most active. As people are in there all the time. People hang out in voice. I hang out in voice in there, and you can come hang out with me. That's where people submit reactions, VODs, BDO FAQ. People can always ask questions about the game. There's always someone on to answer you. General chat memes are always popping off. We're always talking about the game, whether it be the North American region, the Korean region, or the European region, or Asia even. Like, we're always talking about the game. We even talk about console a lot too. So no matter what BDO community you're in, it's just a good Discord for you to be in. If you don't have a guild or you don't have a community that you feel like you belong to in Black Desert, join mine. Be a part of our community. Even if you're not a sub, it does not matter. Just have fun in the Discord. It's going to be a good time. I apologize for all the Discord DMs I have missed over the last 18 days. I know that I accidentally left a lot of people on red, or I accidentally ghosted people. It was not intentional. It's just that while you're streaming, it's very difficult to keep up with DMs. But like, I will be posting the event schedule in the Discord. I'll make a new channel for it. And I'll post an event schedule when I have something laid out as we get these events going here into the December. But yeah, I'm going to try to stay on top of it for you guys. We're going to be cranking out all of these. I know one of the big questions was, when are we going to have another subathon? It's a good one. I think at the earliest, if I do have another subathon, it would be February, March at the earliest. February, March at the earliest. But like, you need to understand that's when Grandma's gonna have to move out of her house in like March to April. So like, that's right around when I'm gonna be. So like, it might happen. Maybe we get into the new house and then do a subathon. And like, you know, we get it all set up, and then like, you know, I'm living life in the home. Then, that would be interesting. Yeah, there will be a tour. Yeah, we'll do house stuff. That's why it wasn't in the goal. I was already gonna do the tour. I'll do like the moving in stream and the tour, and I'll walk everybody through the house, and you guys absolutely deserve it. You guys have gotten me here. And I'm very excited because we're only a month and a half in, guys. Like, bro, fuck me, dude. I have to do this. We're gonna be doing this for years, guys. Ever. Think of the shit that this is a month and a half. I got fired from my job, guys, and in a month and a half, we set the record on the subathon, but most importantly, it only took a month and a half to bridge the gap to Korea that had been there for 7 years. Just happened naturally. It's all surreal. When they announce the next BDO Oasis event, guys, I will be there. I don't know where the next Oasis event is going to be. They have the Calpheon Ball coming up. But when they announce the next Oasis event, I'm absolutely going to be there. Assuming it's in the States. Wherever the next one is in the States. Thanks, Addict. Blue gets doxxed by morons, gets money, gets a new house weeks later. Hey, man. I mean, it just goes to show you that, guys, No matter what happens to you in life, you know, you're going to go through really tough times, really dark times, really hard times. You know, I was homeless for part of my 20s. Like, I went through some shit. I went through catastrophic amounts of loss. But, like, no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. You just have to keep working hard and hold on to the people that love you. I just happen to have 8,157 people that love me. All right. Add my wife to that number. Yeah, someday one of you guys will actually be female. And I'll get to share it with somebody. For now, Basil and I will be very happy together.